Background music and ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate. Music for the imagination and the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
In a world that is not what it seems, and where people are not whom they appear to be, where puns run rampant through the streets, and it's hard to tell who the real monsters are. Three villains work to tear the world of Euphrey asunder, and to find new ways to terrorize Tim and Terry. Welcome to A Fool's Quest, Villains. Now, let's join the drow rogue Ayda, the gladiator bard Francis the Lion, and the rogue warlock Hesh von Eggars, as they conspire together to thwart the progress of those gag-me fools. Beware, there be villains here.
And we are back. So you villains were just in a campsite while in the ruins of Eldisar, and Hesh was sleeping, having a bad dream. So was the mule, sleeping after carrying Hesh for a while. And the fire went out, it started snowing, and out of nowhere, Ada's rapier of warning started buzzing off in her head and in Francis's head. And then some magical invisible thing grabbed a hold of Hesh's leg and yanked him out past Ayda, past Francis, through the tent and over the mule and into the ruins he goes.
To grandmother's house.
Yeah. Tony's not the only one that can come up with some cool poetry, all right?
Who's Tony?
Francis.
Francis the Lion.
Francis the Lion. It's all or nothing.
I'm pretty sure Tony's crap. I think Francis is the talent.
Okay, so let's process this real quick. Hesh, you're just waking up from a crazy-ass nightmare where you were narrating to yourself like Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
And what are your thoughts as you're being yanked through a campsite over some fire and moving on?
My thoughts immediately escape me, and the only thing that blurts out of my mouth is, "It's just like the fortune teller said!" And I just feel myself being jolted away.
Ayda, you're the first person to see Hesh go flying by you. What is your reaction? You also have this buzzing rapier that you've never felt do this before.
Yeah, I'm kind of focused on, like, what the hell that is as I see Hesh flying across our campsite. Like, what the hell?
Alright, and Francis, what is your reaction?
My instinct is just to dive at him, try to grab him.
Okay, so let's make a grapple check would be a strength check, correct?
Reflex stuff.
Yeah, so I'm thinking first we would want to do an athletics check probably to see if you can dive and grab him and hit the mark as he's flying by. And then if you do, a grapple check to hold on to wherever you end up grabbing.
It's my dick.
Let's see. Could I use acrobatics instead of athletics?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm going to go for that. That's a 21.
21. So yes, so he goes flying towards you. You were bent over the fire, and you just immediately cartwheel around, or what athletics wise, or acrobatics wise, what does that look like?
It should be a cool move, but it looks really clumsy as I just kind of flop towards him and grab onto his hands.
All right, so you grab onto his hands as he's being yanked by his feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you grab onto his hands. Now let's make that grapple check.
Just opposed strength?
Yep.
16.
Okay, so you grab onto him, and he halts for a second, and you feel his body come to a quick jerk stall, and you recognize really quick that you are holding his hands. His legs are kind of up in the air. His left leg specifically is up in the air being tugged, and his ass is pressed up against the mule under the tent because he was being yanked over it. And for that moment, you paint this scene in your head just before he and you go flying over the mule and around the corner. Now, make a second strength save when you hit the corner to take the turn to see if you continue to hang on.
8.
Can I make
I
one
was
as well?
gonna say, Hesh, if you want to continue holding on to him, make one as well.
10.
10.
But I would also like to say, it all makes sense now. As we're going through.
So he leans his head back, looks you directly in the eyes. You know, he's on his back being pulled. You're on your front, on your stomach, holding onto his hands being pulled. And he looks you in the eye and says, it all makes sense now, just as it takes the curve, and you go smack dab into a wall, and you take 3 points of damage. And he gets yanked away, and you hear him talking about the crazy lady.
Yeah, I like you hear him mumbling for sure about the fortune teller.
Yep. So you both listening in with your awareness, even just your passive perception is good enough to have a good fix on which direction he's going and being pulled to. Let's do an insight roll from both of you, because you've both been there. So with advantage.
Nat 20.
And a nat 1. Look at that. Roll that 20 again.
Yep, roll the 20 again. Yep, roll twice.
Just a
Ada.
20. Just a natural 20.
Nat 9.
Okay. Plus their insight.
Yeah, I had 20.
Oh, yeah. Plus 2. 22.
Okay. So you both know, as his voice carries off down the distance, that he is going right to where that well was, where you filled your water.
We shouldn't have drank that.
I haven't drank mine yet.
No, me neither.
Fish pee in that.
In a well?
Hesh, go ahead
Where are your
and
fish? That's where I put mine.
go ahead and make a perception roll.
I will. 9.
Okay.
There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on, and I wrote so many cool things out, but you guys don't fucking see anything, so it's fine.
I had a busy
Nothing.
day.
All right, so you get released and make a dexterity saving throw.
Is he still within 30 feet?
Of you guys?
Yeah.
No, neither of them
Okay,
are.
so
Yeah. So Francis got carried about 90 feet away from you before he got flung into a wall. Hesh got yanked, what did I say? 150 yards away was the well. So 150 yards away from y'all.
Did you say dexterity?
Yep, dexterity saving throw.
23.
Okay, so it releases you full force, shooting right at the well, but you are able to maneuver your body and dodge the well just in time and just kind of roll, side over side to a stop on the other side of the well. And in the middle of the ground, you see a yellow item chilling there.
What does its overall shape look like?
From what you can see in the dark, your dark vision, right?
I have Devil's Sight, so I can see
Oh, yeah.
perfectly.
Okay, yeah. So it is a yellow box.
Confused, bewildered, and a little scared, but I wouldn't tell anybody. Going to, yet again, do the all fours kind of shuffle until I get to the box, pick it up, and continue running.
Okay, so you pick up the box and you try to move your feet, but you cannot move your feet. That overwhelming dread fills you again before
Okay.
you start running. So make a Constitution save to see if you can.
That is a 19.
Okay, so a 19 does get your legs moving, so you can break out of that dread feeling, but you feel a very strong pull to open the box, and you start moving forward like you're going to run, but your eyes are locked on the box.
Can I, arm around it while I'm moving and open it? Or is this more of I feel the need to be stationary?
You don't feel the need to be stationary. You've overcome that with your Constitution save.
I absolutely would open it.
Yep.
For sure.
So, but you're staring at it is the thing. So you're running.
I'm running in a relatively open direction, I think.
Yes.
For what Hesh thinks.
Exactly.
But, yeah. But
yes.
I'm going to be looking at the box.
Yep.
I'm down for this.
So you are running in a relatively general direction.
Yeah.
You are.
I think is toward where they were.
Right. And like,
I don't care too much, like as far as like how accurate my direction is.
Yep.
Do I have my faculties to talk, even though I'm focused?
Yeah.
So he would just be chanting, "Help! Help! 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 Help!"
Yeah. So you open it up, and you inside the yellow box, you find some yellow bracer in there. Just one bracer.
Oh, I'm gonna take it for sure, and I'm also keeping the box for sure, but in a frantic run.
Okay. So the bracer that you find is designed to fit either wrist. The item appears to be the item is colored to appear as if it is painted bumblebee yellow on rusted metal. I
like rusted metal better.
Everyone does. But the material is actually a dyed cloth with small iron rivets stamped in seemingly random places.
While running, I immediately put that on.
Okay. All right.
On my left arm.
All right.
Forearm.
So you put that on your left arm and make an Arcana check.
Okay.
And make it with advantage for beating that last dread check.
Ooh, nice. 20.
20. Okay. So you remembering as you're running, you put this thing on. You remember this bracer all of a sudden in that weird ass dream that you just had. It was an image that popped up a couple times that you didn't remember in the dream when you first woke up, that you couldn't recount. But as you have put it on now, you remember it and you feel like you could unlock the abilities of this bracer if you could just sleep with it on your arm. You could find a way to unlock it in your dreams.
Obviously. That's how it's always been. Also still holding the box and have it closed now. Like that is the important thing as I'm running.
Yes.
And I'm acting like my whole persona right now would be like, or my attitude I guess would be like that the bracer's not even on, like it's always been there.
Yep. Okay, so now roll a survival check and then we will cut back over to Francis and Ayda.
8.
8.
yeah.
Okay, so now roll a 1d4 and tell me what you get.
But I've been yelling help as well, by the way.
Yep.
A 1.
1. Lovely. Okay.
I'm happy about this.
Yes. So you've got this thing on. You are able to move. You're running in a direction. You can't take your eyes off the box still. So you've got the thing on your wrist, but you're still staring at the box. Francis and Ayda, you know the general direction that he went in. Ayda, you are on your feet. You saw Francis go flying up against a stone wall, take some ouchie time, and what do you do?
I would have pulled my rapier because it was humming, trying to figure that out. So I have that at the ready. Watching Francis, like, what the hell was that? And trying to get an eye on, like, where Hesh is, which I should be able to see him.
Nope, he's 150 yards away behind walls. So Hesh is the only person you can't see that far away. And the mule has gotten up as well. So the mule's like, oh, what the fuck?
No, just had some guys crash into it.
Yeah. The mule was just trying to rest. Long day of muling about, carrying people.
Yikes.
Well, I guess I can... Could I hear him?
It's
He's
a lazy
hollering,
mule.
help, help, help.
You can hear him hollering, help, help, help.
It's a lazy mule. It's a mule lingerer. You're welcome.
So, he probably went to the far end of the building because we were in the corner. He's probably on the outside.
He went outside, over the mule and over like a little pathway, and then up against the wall of a house structure across like a little road trail thing there. So he's like 90 feet away from you, and you can see him perfectly fine.
So I would holler at Francis, like, where did he go? Do you know? Should we go after him?
He went this way. Let's go. I'm gonna, pick myself up and pull my rapier
Okay.
and cast light on it.
Yep.
Because I don't see well in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just a guy. And, wait for Ayda to catch up, and then
Take off in the direction he went.
I run faster than you, so I'll wait.
Okay, so you both hear.
So I trip him as I run past him. Take that fucker! Hesh, I'm coming!
Pick myself up again.
So you two are now traveling east to get to where Hesh is. Hesh is now traveling north away from you guys because he is confused and can't focus, and he is moving swiftly. But you guys find that you can navigate a path to cut him off.
Okay.
Hesh is running with his arms like outstretched in front of him and upward, and he's still looking up at the box. And his when his feet are running and such, they're very floppy and like very
Cartoonish.
Charlie Chaplin style.
Yeah,
you know,
just kicking forward. And...
yeah, still going help, 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 help.
All right, so you are shouting help, 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 and then you come into a crossroads, and the north, which is the direction you were going, east and west crossroads, there are dark looming shadows that start to move forward, and you, being able to see perfectly in the night, recognize them as 3 big ol' monsters that have been moving directly towards you with the noises you've been making. And do a either history or arcana check if you'd like to, if you think you could know what these giant monsters are.
Is he in a trance?
It's 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay.
My attention was on the box.
Yeah.
Which is how it is in real life.
So you don't know much about these creatures, but they are large creatures with 4 legs and 2 arms that end in giant pincers, and out of their face has the whole Cthulhu squid thing coming out of it, and they don't have any eyeballs, and they do not appear to have the same kind of claws that you would think made this. Actually, you didn't see the scratches on the walls and stuff earlier. So nothing. Never mind.
So they're coming from which direction specifically?
All 3 of the directions that you're not coming from. So you were running
East,
north
west,
along this path, and you came into an intersection, and they were coming towards you. So there's one to the north of you, one to the east, and one to the south of you. So you could turn around and run... north, east, west. So you could turn around and run south again, back toward the well.
Instead, I go, the box is mine, fuck faces! And then I cast invisibility
Okay.
on myself.
Okay.
So now we can't see him. Even more.
No one can. Not even me with with Devil's Sight. And then I'm going to stealth. Should I make a survival check to see if I know which way they are, or do I know?
These guys?
Yeah.
Yes. So let's first roll initiative.
Okay. 23.
Regular 3.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
17.
Baller.
I got a 7.
All right, and they are 15. So Hesh von Eggars goes first. He casts invisibility, and your survival check was to see which way they were coming from. What'd you roll?
10.
10?
Yeah.
So a 10 tells you the general direction is southwest of you.
I instinctively would want to turn right, but is that what my intuition
Right would
is telling
be
me?
east.
East? Okay, so...
So that would be the opposite way of them. So your intuition is telling you to go southwest.
The other way. Okay, so to the left.
Yep.
Okay. So I am invisible, and now I'm going to stealth past them.
Past the one on the left, right?
Yep. Oof. That's not the best. 11.
Okay. And We will say that Ayda and Francis are really only one round away from you to get caught up. So it is Ada's turn next.
So we're just one turn away, so we're just...
Sprint the whole way?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, so you sprint the whole way. And Monstrosity number 1, which is the one you're right next to, we'll call that Leftstrosity.
Hey.
Leftstrosity is actually going to attack you. Yep, because Leftstrosity can sense magic. The first giant pincer goes to swipe at you as you run by, and you dodge right past it, skinny up against the wall, and try to move right past it, but then it swings its left pincer back around in an arc and hits you right across your right shoulder.
I don't dig that. That's not something I'm here for.
For 13 bludgeoning damage. And when it hits you, it attempts to make a grapple on you. So you have a DC 14 to escape.
Nat 16.
Okay, you got it.
Wait, are we fighting these?
If you choose to.
I mean, we could just run away.
So one Strosity already hit you. So
Leftstrosity.
now two Strosity. Two Strosity hits you for 11 damage.
It did.
And 3 Strosity comes up to you and just goes to attack with both of its pinchers and hits the wall above your head and hits the ground right behind you.
I'm pretty sure this is concentration. Yep, so I have to roll
Twice?
twice. I failed. Yep, I failed on one. So I am no longer invisible.
Over to...
Francis, which he
Francis.
just runs up.
Yep, so you can sprint or you can do something else.
So, how far away am I right now?
We're gonna say 65 feet.
I'm gonna, move up and, so I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on the monsters. Needs a Wisdom save.
Okay. 13, 10, and 6.
All fails. 16.
All fails.
Yeah, so they are all hypnotized. They're charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. Spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay.
And I got all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
because you're Francis the freaking lion.
Hey, Hesh. I don't know what's going on, but let's get the hell out of here.
As like in the moment that you were still doing that, he would not have stopped like running. So as soon as he stopped being invisible, his hands would have been again outstretched and upward, holding the yellow box, with like his left hand on the top and his right hand on the bottom, holding it closed, and then just running as fast as he can away from them.
Okay, yeah. Is that your next go?
My next turn would be me to
Sprint.
bonus action double dash. That'd be my turn.
Okay.
And he'd be like, run.
And Ada's turn. Are you also turning and following
Well,
Hesh?
are they all 3 incapacitated?
Yep.
All right, so you guys want to engage or do you want to run away?
Hesh just ran past you. Like he's like double the distance away.
They don't look rich. Can I tell what they are?
Arcana or history for you.
21.
For which one? Arcana or
Either.
history?
Let's call it Arcana.
Okay, Arcana. So, yes, you do know what they are. These creatures, they are chaotic, evil, large aberrations called Chuuls. Or Chuuls. And you've got the description that's there, but, something that you know about them, these used to be sightless soldiers for the Aboleth Empire a long time ago. They're survivors of that empire, and they're crustaceans that are modified and endowed with sentience, and they follow ingrained directives of their creators for whatever their creators' last set instructions were.
Is my great old one an aboleth?
How about you don't worry about it?
I don't see a need to pick a fight when we can just get away.
Oh, I guess with a 21 as well, you would know that this is a very deadly encounter, 3 against 3. on a scale of easy to deadly. Easy being the easiest, deadly being the deadliest. Deadly.
So while you guys are mulling this over, Hesh has not stopped running.
Nope.
I say we follow Hesh.
All right.
I guess we're gonna walk through the night. The donkey woke up, so
Dad says get the hell out of here, so book it.
Are you speaking like Ebonics or something?
what?
Is that these
What?
like the never mind. It
The
was like
donkey woke
that string of words just was like a bunch of code. We better go. The donkey woke up.
The chicken has left the roost.
Exactly.
Breaker 5-1. The mule has risen.
The blue cat rides at midnight.
All right. So are we going? Are we going back to the campsite?
Dad
Is that
says
what
get
we
the
should?
hell out of here, so
Yeah.
I'm so tired. You rested and you rested. I'm just beat.
Yeah, because you didn't even get
You're doing
a
the
long
dad
night's rest the
groans?
night before.
You had all the rest of riding the mule this way.
true.
So shut it.
Yeah, that was because I couldn't see.
Just low blood sugar. Okay.
All right, so you guys,
That was because of my diabetes.
you guys book it, and as you start running away, about 30 seconds into running, the snow really just starts coming down and pelting the area around you. So give me a survival check collectively. Just one of you need to make a DC 15 survival check to get back to your campsite.
I've got plus none.
Nat 20. So
Roll it again.
3.
Okay.
I also got a 3. Wait. Yep.
It's more than 20,
Worse.
but
2.
Francis and Ayda both see Hesh go flying by them with a box in his hand above his head and just screaming. And Ayda sees Francis turn around, asks, "What do we do?" And Francis also says, "We should run." And you follow Hesh all the way straight back to your camp, which is crazy because not 30 seconds ago he was running the opposite way of camp,
screaming, "Help, help, 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 help!"
not knowing what was going on. But he leads you directly back there, no questions asked, no issues getting there at all. And with a nat 20 to run that way, you all actually take a couple of shortcuts that break the snow, and you don't have any magic going right now, so you essentially get there without those things being able to track you.
I'm like, as soon as you get to the campsite, I'm like packing things like someone having to get like their to-go bag, or their go-go bag, whatever they're called. Just like shoving shit, not even folding up. Like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get the hell out of here. Get the meal. Let's go. Where's the meal? Where the fuck is the meal?
Yeah, pack our shit as well, and look, I'm riding.
Francis, you gotta be quieter than that, man. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
You want to tell us what the fuck that was about?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, what the hell just happened?
It only attacked you.
You can fly?
I must be the tastiest.
How did they even pull you over there?
Look, I don't know. Look, my ankle.
What is that you've got?
What is what?
That box.
I don't look. It's a yellow box. What do you want?
So what the hell's that on your arm?
That's always been there. Don't worry about it. Do you want the box?
No, I don't want the box.
All right, then. Oh man. All right.
What's in the box?
It's a head, okay?
No, we're not doing that.
I am doing that. It's on my to-do list.
Okay.
What's in the box?
I'm keeping the box. It is sacred until it's used.
So you guys get back to camp. Francis hops on the mule.
I'm packing the tent.
You're back in the tent,
Hastily.
which is all kind of wrapped. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was all in shambles
Bunched up.
anyway. So you just,
Yeah.
roll it
Yep.
like a blanket really quick and shove it into your pack.
Yeah.
And you guys take off
Yeah.
in the middle of the night in a snowstorm.
I will lead. 'Cause I
Yeah.
have the eyes. Yep.
Okay, everybody make stealth rolls with
Do
advantage.
you have any fire?
I can light a fire. I can cast light.
Nat 20.
What are we rolling?
Stealth.
Stealth with advantage.
27. I think.
27.
21.
Nice. Okay, so you all very sneakily, even with the mule. The mule's stealth is on point. Sneak on out of the heart of the ruins of Eldisar. And you get out to the fringe, but honestly...
We're making our way downtown. Walking fast.
Oh, I'll just ride the piano.
And all of a sudden they come back.
All
We
this
heard
noise.
the song of our people.
We heard the piano.
The magic piano.
Play Billy Joel.
Do piano, man.
As you get farther and farther away, Hesh, you can kind of get to a point where you can stash the box away into your pack or your inventory or something
I
where
put
you
the
don't have to be
eucalyptus
looking at
mint
it.
in the box, then I put the box away.
Okay.
Safekeeping.
And you guys make it out of the town. And one inspiration for all of you.
Very nice.
Very nice. Cool. Not to be a bother, but I am feeling a bit weak. And if you were to say, maybe do that woman touch, that icy hot you got going on there, I would be relatively grateful.
Because you were running like a damn fool, Forrest.
It's because those big ass things hit me with their little claw doodads.
Look,
and they
help
hurt.
him out with your back massager.
Oh, so I noticed when I got closer to them fuckers, it went off again.
Yeah, what was with your little...
I don't know. It happened when you took off, by whatever, and then it happened again when I got close. Is it a danger?
Maybe it reacts to danger.
Or it has abandonment issues.
I've heard of things that
But I didn't leave
do
it.
both of those things, so it's really impossible to say. But probably the danger.
It was my master's, I don't know. He never seems surprised by anything.
No, I think now you know why.
Excellent.
But seriously, about that healing...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm going to cast a couple of...
Like bleeding from the ears.
Cure wounds.
I think he'd want to take
Second
care of
level.
himself.
It's 12.
Thank you.
And how are you?
I'm better, for sure.
But not great.
I could use a little bit more love, but I'll be alright.
It's another 7. Does that do it?
Yeah. Oh, pretty close. Yeah.
One more. 9.
That does it.
Francis, how are you doing on spells? Because you haven't slept in now 3 days. You're coming into day 3 as dawn approaches.
Got 2 first level, 1 second level, 2 third level, and a 4th level still. Slots, that is. I haven't used many.
Who's on the mule right now?
Do you want to
Me.
take a nap on the mule and I'll lead it?
Yes.
All
please.
Go to sleep.
Before I take a nap, I'm going to inspire both of them, just in case.
Nice.
Just, stay
Alert.
my friends.
Nailed
Stay
it.
Now that we know
Stay
what-
thirsty, my friends.
Oh, shit. Now that we know what this weapon is, it's going to be a lot easier to keep you safe, big guy.
Yeah, that'll help.
Francis is a thirst trap.
Stay thirsty, my friends. I am the most interesting man in the world.
Okay, so as you travel, Francis, you go to sleep, and you are out like a light. How about Ayda and Hesh? You guys both give me travel checks. 18, 19, or 20, something happens.
18.
Are you kidding me?
Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Francis, wake up!
Something's going to happen.
Look, can we do this whole next bit with Francis just asleep the whole time, like
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's?
Why? Just laying here with my eyes closed, trying to get some goddamn sleep.
All right, Hesh, I'm going to need you to roll a d20 and let me know what you get for the random event table.
Okay. a 11.
Your mount falls into a bottomless pit.
Oh my.
How interesting.
Oh my. He's dead now.
Okay. So,
Can't do the voice of that bartender. He dead.
oh my.
This is happening.
This is happening now.
You dead, bitch.
So
He's haunting you.
That's fine.
you are
You
coming
like it so
into late morning. Francis is still out like a light, and he even snores better and more melodic than anyone else you've ever met. He is the best of these snorers.
Quack, quack, quack.
And as you walk, you see a man who is up about... You round a bend, and you see him just sitting on a rock on the edge of the road. And he's just chilling there. And you're far enough away that you can't hear him, but he is making some gestures with his hand like he's having a conversation with himself.
I disguise self as him.
Does he see us?
What'd you
And
say?
continue and continue approaching.
It's goddamn brilliant.
Awaken mind to Ayda and say, "Hey, there's a man over there. By the way, I can do this. You can reply to these. There's a man over there. I'm gonna stay quiet while we approach him and talk to him. I have to be able to hear him talk for a little bit."
So, I'm hearing you in my head, correct?
Yeah,
All right.
and you can respond.
I'm just gonna respond back like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Look, it's gonna be great. You have to let me hear him talk for a little bit, for about a minute, some would say. But I don't know if you want to be here when I approach him, but I'm definitely gonna be approaching this guy.
All right, I'm not gonna give you any warning. I'm just gonna slap the ass of our mule and send her running off in that direction.
Okay, I feel like I need a save from maybe a wisdom save from Ass Smack.
Constitution, maybe?
Well, no, because it's like what would be a fear save?
Yeah, Constitution's being startled or being. Yeah, it's up to you.
I felt like Constitution was like poisoned and
Yeah, I think it'd be wisdom for
Sleep.
fear
You think
usually.
so? Okay. Dig it. Dig it, dig it, dig it.
all right.
If that doesn't work, I'm gonna throw a carrot.
So it doesn't. Okay, I got a 13. So the mule doesn't break into a full, oh my god, someone smacked
Right.
my ass, and goes running off. Instead, the mule goes, oh gosh, somebody smacked my ass, and
I
starts
love
like
that. That's
trotting a little bit more. What beastie?
Beastiana.
Bestie? No, it's Bestiana. It wasn't Beast. It was Best, right?
Bestina.
Bestina.
Bestina,
Thank
yeah.
you. All right.
Brittany.
We all,
Yeah.
yeah, look
I
all
threw
that.
out so many extra names in there. That, like,
So Bestina's like, chug, 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 and starts
Yeah.
chugging along at a faster
I'm
trot.
jogging.
Yeah, but not quite enough to kick Francis off or even wake him up. So he is
A
sleeping.
smooth trot.
Yeah,
Have you
a
ever?
smooth trot.
Okay.
Oh God, somebody smacked my ass. I don't like it.
It's Bestiana. Or Bestina.
Best-
Barbara.
Bestina.
Barbara.
Is it a boy?
Until you have that conversation with Bestina, I don't feel like it.
Check under the hood. I just did speak with animals, and you sound way different than I thought you would. All right. So jogging with it, at some point, bring it back to a walk as we approach this guy.
Okay. Yeah. So,
What are you doing? Are you just gonna?
I stay right where I was
Okay.
and watch this unfold.
do you hide while you're at it? You can make a
Yeah.
hide check.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
Hide in plain sight. Just put
Yeah.
a leaf in front of your face.
What is that?
Stealth.
Yeah, stealth. Yeah.
26.
Oh yeah. So you smack the mule, and then you dive off behind some rocks and peek out. Like, and So
I pull
Hesh,
out my bush disguise.
you get up there looking exactly like this guy, and apparently, since you now look like him, why don't you tell me what this NPC looks like?
This guy is an older gentleman, definitely over the hill. He's got an elongated face, but with like a bulbous nose and like thinning, like light brown grayish hair. He's sitting in like tattered traveler's clothes, but seems like at one point they were, pretty expensive. Has like a satchel on him, and a little bit of a mustache growing in. Definitely some scruff along the sides. A big Bruce Campbell chin going on. And it's hard to tell, but he may be missing some teeth. It's kind of difficult.
He definitely is missing some teeth. There are two things that you notice as you approach, in addition to the things that you just mentioned, as well as disguising yourself as him. And you didn't notice it from far away, but now that you're closer, you can kind of add it to your disguise. But the first thing is he stops talking and flailing his arms as he recognizes you approaching, and he sits there and waits patiently, but he keeps glancing between you approaching and seemingly nothing, just an empty space, glancing back and forth. And the second thing you notice is a golden circle tattoo on his neck. Much the same slave brand that Ayda has.
Can you still talk to me from that far away?
Nope. Verbal smelling. I take out a copper piece, and I'm going to whisper in it, make a gesture with my hands, and cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Okay.
Right afterward, while Detect Thoughts is going, I'm going to motion up at Francis the Lion as though he should know, like, obviously. For the duration, I can read the thoughts of certain creatures when I cast a spell as my action until the spell ends, which is up to a minute. It's a wisdom save of 15.
Yeah, no, he made it.
Okay. With that not happening, I would tell, and so instead would just gesture again up to Francis.
And the guy goes, "What? Yes? What can I do you for?" He's got a northern accent.
I am going to Eldritch Blast from my mouth. So I'm going to point with my finger, but instead of it being finger guns, I'm just going to Eldritch Blast up into the air. Firing my laser! And just 2 shots straight up in the air. And then I'm going to look back at him like, huh? That type of thing. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, dear lordy. That is some crazy shit, son. Wait. What y'all want with me?
I'm going to point at his person and then just kind of like start rifling, like just with my pointer finger rifling through his garments. Like I'm trying to show him something. And then like periodically motioning towards my garments like he's not looking in the right spots type of deal. I'm essentially just going to try and kill time until he's spent about a month or a month. Yeah, a month.
Jesus.
It's a lot. I am dedicated.
You guys are married. You have 2 kids.
Right. And then finally I can talk like him. No, it's a minute. If I spend a minute in his presence with him talking, having mannerisms, then I can perfectly mimic him with his voice, his cadence, everything.
Okay.
And I don't know if you were looking. I mean, I'm sure you were, but
I'm
the
watching.
2 shots going up, I don't know if you respond to that, but...
Well, I don't know if you're a mute or something, boy, but your friend over there, is he okay? Are y'all seeking some medical assistance?
I'm gonna do like some sign language, but like it means nothing. So like different fingers running across arms and like shapes and pointing back to where we came. Again, until we...
He starts rustling in the bag and he's like, well, I've got myself some nice old salve in here that I've used on my gums a few times, and I can go ahead and salve up your buddy if you need.
On my gums.
I shake my head yes.
Okay. So... So the guy gets down, he opens the thing, and it's really dirty on top, but the salve looks pretty clean on the inside. And so he takes a big finger scoop of salve, and he walks over, and just as he grabs for Francis's lip, Francis, you wake up with a weird toothless guy
behind this,
trying to put something on your mouth. On your
behind the guy who has him by the mouth is me, who is the guy who has him by the mouth. I'm giving him 2 thumbs up.
Jesus.
I think I'm being accosted by creepy northern twins.
Nothing.
Oh, God. Get away. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get away from me.
Oh, no. Lord, I did not think that you were okay, son. How are you doing? Are you all right?
I'm just tired.
Do you need my medicine? He puts his finger towards you.
What is... Good God, no. No, I don't.
All right, well, I guess there's a little bit of confusion here.
Well,
and he looks back over to himself and he goes... I can't tell if you're in my head. And he puts the salve in the container and puts the screw back on. He's like, hey, feller on the mule. Can you see this guy in my head?
Is he looking at me when he asks this?
He's looking at you.
himself.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling
I'm
in the
just
bushes
gonna watch
right
this
now.
happen.
Can I see? Can I see what now?
Feller, I need to know. Barbara, do you see this feller in my head?
Barbara, do you see this fella in my head?
I don't like that one bit.
I don't like that one bit.
Who's Barbara?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't see Barbara now,
Listen,
son.
he can't see me, but I'm definitely going to tell you I'm you from the future, and I need to do something to save us both before you get us killed.
Are you really me from the future?
Aren't I? What do you think?
Well,
Am I?
where's your Barbara?
Here, and then you got rid of her.
Yeah, you make a roll.
It's not good. I think it's a 10. It's a 3 on the die, so I don't even...
He stops for a second, and he pulls the salve back out, takes a finger scoop of it, and rubs it on his gums. And he goes, Barbara, show yourself. And a ghost materializes just for a moment in that spot where he was talking and flailing his arms and stuff before. And then the ghost disappears again.
What the hell?
How long have I been sleeping?
What am I seeing here? Where are my companions?
Son, I think I brought you here from the future. I'm pretty sure.
So...
A future without Barbara.
The future you brought me here.
Can confirm.
Yes, I'm starting to remember. Yes, Barbara, I'm sorry, we exorcised you in the future. It was to save my life. So thank you for your sacrifice.
I'd like to aid.
Make your rolls.
It's just advantage.
What, did you say with advantage? What am I rolling anyway?
Deception.
Well, that's a 20.
Okay.
It's a unicorn, but it's 20. Oh, it's only 120 though.
Okay. Alright. Alright, well. Look, son, I don't know who you are, but I believe that if I were to give up my Barbara for you, you must be something special.
I feel the same about you.
Here's the rest of my salve.
For both of our sakes, you're gonna have to get on the donkey.
I need to get on the donkey.
Yeah, on the ass.
It's the only way.
This is the way.
Barbara, what do you think? And he waits for a minute. Awkward silence. Just, the kind of quality content that's good for podcast.
Yeah. And then, I would chime in and be like, oh, I can't hear. I miss those days.
I bet you do, son. Oh, I guess you're my elder. All right. Barbara says we're good. I'll get on the mule. One of y'all help me out?
Yep. I'd help myself.
I'll hop off the mule. He helps himself up.
I'm gonna wave at nothing from where we came. And then the wave doesn't get you, you're not moving as fast as I want you to, so that's come over here. Like, get over here.
What the hell are you doing now? Who is this guy?
It's me.
Oh, hold on.
You remember me.
He probably can't see you. Ada, you're going to have to show yourself.
What do you mean, show myself?
I mean, since you're incorporeal, you can only be seen by people from the same timeline as you unless you deliberately show yourself, wink.
You're still hiding behind a rock, right? Yeah?
Well, I've walked up to him.
Oh, okay, so you've shown yourself.
Alright, so I guess I'm just standing there and I'll just jump and cause dust to, kick up and be like, I've arrived.
Oh, dear Lord.
I think we've done it. I think I'm disappearing invisibility.
That's a good thing. That means we've straightened out the timelines. Now get off my donkey. And thank you for the salve. And Barbara, thank you for your sacrifice.
Who the fuck is Barbara?
I can't handle this fucking episode. I'd like to go behind a rock and then become visible.
Well, it was really nice to meet y'all. And I guess I'll get down and mosey on.
You have no idea what you've just done. You've just saved the world. One day, there will be songs written about you. I guarantee it. What was your name?
My name was Moses.
Moses?
I'll mosey on.
Well, awaken mind to Ada and say, he's got one of those golden ring tattoos.
Yeah, I noticed.
Well, so, do your thing with your talking and such.
With my talking and such.
Oh, he's leaving. Go touch his butt. I don't know how this works.
Moses is moseying on.
Yeah, what do you slaves do?
Use your rapier.
Be ex-slaves.
Hey, got a quick question for you.
You're not vibrating?
There's no vibration here. Except I fear I might be in danger of you guys, because I don't know what's happening.
Did we get ourselves a new Dobby?
He's moseying on towards the Eldisar.
We're not keeping him.
Wait, towards Eldisar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey.
That's where we came from.
I know we didn't get to know each other well, Moses, before you disappeared.
Parted ways.
In the future.
Parted
right
ways,
now.
Yes!
But, listen, I'd hate it if something happened to you because you continued that way. But, there's monsters down there, so be careful.
Trust us, we're from the future.
Is that where I'll meet y'all?
Sure.
Well, I think I'm looking forward to it, Ish.
He's gonna die.
I command you, Moses, be gone.
We're about to get haunted by Barbara.
Is there nothing that Ada needs from this slave?
Not a thing.
Okay.
I don't even let him see my...
Got
Only
ya.
you guys know.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm gonna be honest, guys. Saying goodbye to Moses as he moseys on down and parts ways with you. He turns back with one toothless smile. to think fondly on on these heroes he will work with to save the future. And that sad Hulk theme music starts to play as he walks down the road to certain doom.
Editor's note, Mike, I need you to play Binary Sunset during this, if it's possible.
And here's a good place to stop.
He's gonna die.
Can we do that? Can we use Star Wars music?
No.
Oh.
That shit's owned by Disney.
Mike,
Will
don't
kill
do
us
that.
in our sleeps.
Yeah, I'm not even allowed to say Disney. Actually, that might not be true, but
Disney hurts.
yeah.
You can say that.
Disney hurts.
Delightful.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.
Villains.
Oh god, I have so many magical items I've created. There's a page too. I found it. Yellow. Why? I'm like, I put work into this, and this sucks. I hate it. You know what? You guys win D&D, and I'm done.
I don't want to play
This game is stupid. It's broken. The game cheats.